Hi, and welcome to our EAL News Podcast. Today, we are going to look into the story of the incredible Hidden Figures and our superstar, Katherine Johnson, who passed away this year, but her legacy will live forever. So over to Robbie, reporting from the incredible Langley Labs in Hampton, Virginia.
Oh, hi, Sam. As you can see, I've got a space shuttle in the background. It's all exciting here. It's all systems go as we look into the story of the Hidden Figures. And I believe that there are two resources that we're going to look at. One is the film that was made, and the other one is the book. So tell us a little bit about the film then, Hidden Figures.
The incredible story of the four African-American scientists, Dorothy Vaughan, Mary Jackson, Katherine Johnson, and Christine Darden, are the four characters of the story behind Hidden Figures. And as you will see in the link from the YouTube, where we will show you the trailer of the film, you can see what incredible minds those four ladies were.
Okay, so will we have a quick look at the trailer?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's go over to the trailer.
Equilateral, trapezoid, isosceles, tetrahedron.
I have never seen a mind like the one your daughter has. You have to see what she becomes.
Come on! Hey. Move like that.
Hey, Katherine!
Well, that was fantastic. And what's interesting there is that when Katherine was very young, she had a great mind for numbers and shapes.
That's right. So especially for you, we've got a really lovely activity focusing on shapes. So can we show that activity just now, or?
We can show a little bit of the clip that they'll see later on about creating your own spaceship. You want to create a spaceship, so you might want to use an oval to start with. You might want to add a triangle, maybe a semicircle, and you maybe want to have some rockets at the bottom and rockets at the back. Excellent. And so you talked also about them being human computers. Am I right in saying that that's a metaphor?
It is. So like you said, metaphor is a figure of speech that changes the meaning of words. By saying that they are human computers, we don't really mean that they are machines. What we mean is that they are super clever. But equally, we could change it into a simile and say that Katherine was like a human computer, or she was as clever as a computer, meaning she was extremely smart.
The other thing that we're going to look at is the book, which I believe
That's right. I've got a copy just here. The book is written by the incredible Margot Lee Shetterly and illustrated by Laura Freeman.
Excellent. So that would be really good. So now, when you were looking through the book, was there any particular vocabulary that kind of jumped out at you that maybe the young people could look at?
The ones that I like the most is orbit.
Excellent.
In the story, obviously, they mean an imaginary carved line of a planet or a satellite that a spacecraft or a satellite can revolve around. So as you can see, Katherine helped John Glenn, one of the astronauts, to orbit, as in fly around our planet Earth.
Right, so what you're saying is it's when something goes around the Earth. I think I understand what you mean there.
Yeah, for example, our satellite, natural satellite of our planet Earth, the moon, orbits the Earth on monthly basis, I believe.
So it does, yeah. That's why we get full moons at the end of the month. So the moon is a satellite. So that's another interesting word, satellite. So can you explain what we mean by that?
Satellite is a man-made object placed in the orbit around the Earth, but we also get natural satellites like Moon, and our planet has only one moon, one natural satellite, but there are some other planets that have more than that, and I think there will be an activity for you to explore other planets and look potentially into moons, etc.
And the one other word I think we were looking at is the word trajectory, which is a big word.
Yes, that's right, because Catherine was working on a trajectory for the spacecraft that John Glenn, the astronaut, was traveling in. And a trajectory is nothing else than just a pathway. And it sounds simple, but the maths that was needed to safely land John Glenn was not an easy task. So a trajectory is just a pathway that a spaceship travels on.
Right. Lots of good vocabulary there, and a lot of activities that we can look at. So from the United States, with the space shuttles in the background here, I can only say it's takeoff, liftoff, T-10, and I'll see you back in the studio, Sam.
Absolutely. All I can look at is my mini space shuttle here, but you obviously can watch the real thing happening behind you.
Of course. Okay.